here are 6 creatives.
I love the creatives thoroughly, Imran, but you really need to cut down on the font size of this. Like very neat, very nice. Just cut down on the font size and it will be
Yeah.
nice.
Okay. Okay.
Like this interesting. See, you don't have to write everything in caps. When you write everything in caps, the connect with the audience just gets over. So just don't. Also, I don't see the logo of the brand where it is.
Right.
Just don't lose out brand identity whenever we're talking anything related to creative. Just make sure your brand identity stays no matter whatever you're doing.
Okay.
Right? And text should not effectively take more than 30% of the space. This is taking too much.
Right.
Also, everything cannot be in caps. So we have to cut down on the font. You can keep one thing as it. See, I've always said this, whenever you're looking at a creative, a person can take away only 3 things home, right? The first thing you want them to take away home is the brand name. Second, the product. And third, what is the USP of the product?
Correct.
Right? So here, I just don't get it what is happening. There is too much in my face as a consumer.
Got it.
Right? So really, you have to cut down on the font size. I am very happy with the creative, and maybe you just want to remove this PS line because you need to leave out space, which should be, which we'll be writing in the, what do you call it? The placard thing. We write something there, right? I'm forgetting how. What is the placeholder called, Sudhanshu?
Headline description.
Headline, yeah, headline. The headline, yes, in the ad space.
नहीं यार, okay, so मेरे को लगता है okay, there's one thing in this creative वो जो लिखा ना, please PS we just send you crunchy rusk.
Yeah.
Right. I think that line makes little sense because these ads na, other than the 6th one, the bottom, the 3rd one from the down, right? All other ads na, they give you a very different idea. ऐसा लगता है कि रस जो आएगा ना वो ऐसा ही आएगा.
No.
भाई, let's
he
not
has written on the content. See, interesting rusk recipes. He's already written it.
How much are you ready to bet on it? 95% of the people won't even read the top line.
I agree with Sudhanshu.
They won't even read the line interesting rusk recipes. They won't even because okay, right now this creative.
Okay, wait.
Just take it. जो तू बोल रही थी, I'm taking your words only and recipe.
Okay, yeah,
because the tomato and cheese and flakes and classic bruschetta and cucumber cheese and flakes are so big and loud. वो जो ऊपर लिखा है ना, interesting rusk flakes recipes, 95% of the people will not even read that. They will only read cheese and flakes.
So that is what I'm saying. The first thing I told him is to cut down on the text font and align it in a certain manner. Second of thing, once the person takes the CTA, they land to something and there they get clarity of what is happening.
Which is fine, but then the bounce rate also goes very high up because if they see this ad and they feel like ऐसा कुछ रस मिलेगा and they reach there and see ऐसा रस नहीं कुछ और है.
Nobody sells a rusk like this. Let's not take the audience as like some what do you call, some like really bad people. Like,
trying to say, I always assume that the consumer.
No, I don't assume that because your target audience is not that, right? You are trying to sell health nutrition to people who understands it, right? People who are at least educated and who knows what is health and what is nutrition, right? So it's okay to think the audience is mad to a certain extent, but actually disregarding them doesn't make sense. I always believe if people don't understand something from your advertisement or something that you're promoting, there is always a CT, and that's why we say whenever you're promoting something, you need to have a call to action. So when you give a call to action, they have a better visibility of what exactly you're doing, whether it's a product, whether it's a service, or whatever you're doing, right? So give some credit to the audience. They're not mad people.